about pureness or pureness of pure people or pure people. Some may interpret as they wish, but I want to share the latest experience. Like not long time ago, maybe a few weeks, in the middle of the meditation, I decided, okay, I want to talk with somebody who's pure, with a pure being. Pure, I mean by light, energy of light, but it's not like the word pure may interpret in many different understandings, but a pure, gentle, light being. And then all of a sudden came this Mother Mary, and at the beginning it was like Mary, like the energy is like a mother, like a really caring mother. And then it was like okay, and the energy was really pure, in a sense, pure, sensitive, pure and gentle. And what she showed me was that there are like groups also in America where people come together to channel her, and when they come together, they share with beautiful light. They make like a circle where everybody holds their hands together, and then this being is being channeled, and the information is really interesting, in the sense of information is also really pure. And pure, I mean by the sensitive, gentle, nice, loving, in this way. And what happened then was I realized that I have seen many people who are also with this pure energy. I call it the energy of Esiba. In simple words, it's the energy of absolute now, the absolute presence. Is like absolute high peace energy, a peaceful energy. And those people tend to be really calm, really peaceful, and what information they share is based on lovingness, peacefulness and harmony, like a deep harmony. And about resonance, some people, for example in my case, this beautiful information came through, this beautiful feeling came through, and I feel so beautiful. Many people, when they receive such energy, they want to do it more and more and more. In my case, it was so beautiful, but I was like I'm more looking to the highest excitement energy, because that's what really resonates with me. But many other people, it really depends on what is your true being, what is your true self, what is your soul's energy like. And then determining on it or seeing it, you can also see that other beings truly resonate with you and other beings do not resonate with you. Because sometimes I have seen also many people after this channeling with Mary, it would be like, that was so beautiful, that was so nice, but these beings, Zeta Reculii, or how do you pronounce it, aliens with lasers, with bazookas, with guns and spaceships, they're like, wow, this is so exciting, and they want to find out everything more and more about that. And therefore this being does not resonate with those people. But it doesn't mean that there is a good being or a bad being, or a being you should go for, or a being you should avoid. It all is like how I said it in Latvian, it all resonates. We all come from one place. We all come from, you may say, one source. The true source, or the true God, or it's the way of how you interpreted it is not the way I said it, because I try to find the words to interpret it so that others may understand, but it's still the way of understanding it, not interpreting it word to word. But the true source is, and everything of it is in true essence. There is no one bad or good. There is no one path you should go for. It's all true essence. It's all true nature. It's all true as it is true. And therefore there is no one truth. There is no one good or bad. There is the essence of the truth itself, that everything that exists is the truth itself. And also many times when I do some videos, there are not many times, but I've said, but many times the information is like this, that I did the information about Earth history, but I forgot to say several things, like I talk about the Pleiadians, that they levitate down to this distinct canyon-like planet, and they pick up some samples and go back to their mother spaceship to do the experiments. And then one man said that no, that's not the way of other beings travel. They travel like jump into space and time. And what I want to say is that yes, I have also channeled so many times so many different spaceship technologies. Also the space and time jumps to other realities, other Earth, dimension jumps, space jumps, time jumps, distance jumps, portal jumps, portaling jumps, and these technologies are they variate from many variants. And also I have seen one spaceship that only goes through X, Y, and Y-axis. So therefore it's not like a circular motion, it's like only there, or there. They have only this direction. And another thing what I saw is also that spaceships don't make any movements at all, completely. They just stand there where they are. For example, here on Earth on the ground, everybody steps in. The spaceship doesn't move a millimeter, not a micromillimeter. It's just completely fixed at its location. But what happens next is he's hovering over dinosaur age. He's hovering over the future. He's hovering over somewhere else. And what happens is that the spaceship just changes. It's not a ship that goes somewhere. It just changes his vibratory state, which changes the reality around it, or merge the reality. It's like the cutouts of this reality, and then but it doesn't go anywhere. It stands still there. But the reality, what they perceive, completely changes into different time and space. And when they decide to come back there, completely back, it just turn off the parallel reality, microcontroller, energy vortex, amplifier, high frequency resonance filter off, and we're back. Yeah, okay, we're back. Everybody steps out. No movement at all. No time and space jump. No anything at all. Just it's not even a spaceship. It's like a I don't know how to say it. But anyway, talking about the pure beings. I went off to, yeah, there is no truth, and this is what I have heard several times through the channeling is that there is no past. Because sometimes I heard people say, well, how can we trust the information about past? Is that you don't have to trust it. It's the same as you experience your past. But now that you remember, there are glimpses of information that you don't trust it also, because you forgot what happened. You're not sure what happened. And also sometimes we live our life into different energy, and we remember our past into different colors, because I now understand why that happened, and so on and so on. So what I want to say is that there is no past that you can and you should trust that this is how it was, and also there is no future that you should trust this is how it's going to be. The now is the place where you are right now. It's the place that you can fulfillingly enjoy this moment with the absolute presence, with the now is the present, or now is a present, or living in the now is a present. So living in the now, you see so beautiful things around you. You see the trees, the clouds, your own self that highly lives out these moments. But when you are focusing on theories, on mind concepts, on future ideas, or fears, and everything, you just lose the now. And therefore, there is no past or future for you, because you're just wasting your time living everywhere else, not in itself, not even living it, thinking it of itself. So, and also when you live the now and enjoy this moment as fully as it is, the future is, and when you experience the future now, it will be the same everlasting now that you will enjoy in fulfillment. Therefore, there is no need to even worry about the future, because you will enjoy it also in the now. Because when you're always in the now, when you're always in the everlasting present, and present is two words. It's like a gift, and it's like at the present. But this is it's not those are not different words. It's a synonym, because the present is the gift that you are experiencing right now. You should accept it as a gift. You should not avoid it somewhere else. Also, yeah. So talking about the pure people. I think I'm low on gas. Car starts to shake. Talking about the pure people, and there was the lady, and she heard that I could see like energy hours or something, and she told me, "Can you describe my energy hour or what?" I took a look, and I said, "You have a bright energy over your head and in your heart, and what I would feel most common is that you sit down sometimes and you start talking with angels and you start receiving answers, but those answers may not be like word to word. They mean by like with huge peace and huge harmony." And this is the first time when I saw that a person has the energy just like the Mother Mary, the gentle, peaceful, like calm, like energy. And it was surprising for me. And she said it also when she went to church. She was asking about her angel above, and the instant she received the word Mary. And I said, this information that I see through you, it's that your energy is just alike the Mary when I channeled her. It's like identical. And the information that I also wanted to say is that those people who have the channeling ability, you can easily see on their head, top of their head, there is an energy cloud. And the energy color might differ depending on the information or their true self, and the color may represent also what kind of energy they channel through or information they channel through. And this is what many people get mixed up. Is like that they distinct something like channeling should be something else. Not that the gift they have themselves already. It's like many people have this informational sensitivity that they receive energy like peacefulness, harmoniousness, lovingness, and they receive some kind of glimpses of understanding of many things, like in meditation, just out of nowhere they receive. And many times this is just an indication that your channeling is about to happen, or you are already in the channeling. It's just that you receive at first all the information through glimpses of sensations, glimpses of understanding, glimpses of energy. And what is going on? And in those scenarios, or in those cases, those people are already in the channeling. And also this woman which I was talking about, she is also in the channeling state. It's just the knowledge or the information it really lacks. There's not much information out there about how the channeling happens that can bring through a clarity to it. And because many accept many ideas how it should be, how it should happen. And when I told this to her, she said, "Yeah, everything is exactly," and so on and so on. And then I remembered that there are also there are also these icons of spiritual people when they have a circle around their heads, and this circle around their head just represents what I understood from now is purity, and in other sense connection with higher realms, higher densities. So what I want to share, what I want to say is, in overall, that pure people many times have the connection with the beings that are from the pure light, and these pure people share harmony, peace, and loving information. They try to bring to you this energy, that you start feeling this energy also, that you start connecting with this energy also. They bring you this loving light. They try to bring you, it's not like they bring it to you through mind concepts. They bring it to you with sensations and stories. They try to give you this energy feeling as they experience it also. Something is wrong with this engine. Maybe this engine is starting to turn into light. So yeah, and maybe I will want to share another thing. Maybe another time, because the car is taking my, how do you call it? The car is taking my attention, because the engine starts to. Okay, so thank you for watching, and thank you for your time. And this summer I will start making well, I hope, in the dome house which I built, the videos of online channeling lessons from A to Z, and it relates to how to do channeling, no thought meditations, a healing, introduction into healing, how we could feel and heal each other in sex of energy leveling out, and also this Qi exercises where we can explore and understand the amazing things about the Qi energy. And this I will start doing this summer, and I'm focused to it. So yeah, and also myself, I feel I wanted to do many things. I wanted to not like achieve many things, but I want to experience many things. Also in mind concepts, I want to understand many things. And now when I'm starting to do these long-term no-thought meditations, I return to the peace, I return to peaceful state. Well, at least I think I return to the peace. And it gives me like, there's nothing you should be worried about. There is nothing or nowhere you need to hurry. And all the thing you need is just be. It's just be at this moment, because all and every of this moment is true and loving in itself. And I wanted to say also another thing which I forgot. And also I was visiting one of my father friends who had a heart surgery. Well, he's an uncle, you may also say, elder. And at first days of recovery, he was about to die. The heart was about to stop. And what I see is that moment is the first thing that causes it's huge stress that causes him to experience this difficultness. But what I see is that also a death is a life-changing experience. Also, the death has a loving experience in it. It has a truly loveness and heartfulness of it also. And yesterday I was talking with my father about, he was talking something about bombs and wars and something like this. And what I said to him is that, in a way, it's also a loving experience. He said, what do you mean? He said, you want to gift another experience to somebody else. You want to gift something to somebody else, and it's like a gift. But we started to laugh, and then I remember what Enrico said that. I'll park somewhere here. What Enrico said is that we talk about bad aliens, good aliens, some kind of aliens, something good or bad, or beings that do good or bad to us or to humans or everything. But Enrico is saying that there is no good or bad beings. There is no good or bad, whatever. But these beings, these whatever you might call experiences, that these beings that give us the experience, give us a new and unique perspective that we could look to ourselves and explore ourselves in a completely new direction, and from a new perspective to make us understand ourselves even better. And this was like an information that I totally resonate with it, and it gives completely peace to it. And also, when our planets or informational field rises to a positive energy, there are no more need or necessary to have a negative, or so may say, so to speak, a negative experience, whatever, and who interprets a negative experience to which. So thank you for listening, and enjoy your time, enjoy your experience. Varbūt vēlēsies mācīties channelingot, sazināties, savu intuīciju attīstīt, kā arī varbūt iemācīties saikni ar augšu, bet tu nekādīgi nevar ierasties uz semināriem. Tu droši vari nākt uz mājaslapu mieramāksla.lv un augšējā sadaļā atrast Enrico skolu. Un Enrico skolā ir gan saziņas apmācības video, kurus online skaities kā apmācības programmas. Un tieši channelinga apmācības programma ir sadalīta vairākās klasēs. Pirmā klase, kur ir viss par saziņu, kā saziņa notiek, kā var iemācīties sazināties, kā arī meditācija. Otrajā klasē ir jau tieši enerģijas attīstība, telepātijas attīstība, attīstīšana, arī meditācijas un vadītas meditācijas, tā lai pietuvotos gan eņģeļiem, gan arī, ja vēlēs sazināties ar aizgājušiem. Tad ir channelinga apmācības programma, tie ir visi ieraksti, kas ir semināra klātienē, kas ir bijuši pēc apmācības programmas, semināra ieraksti. Tad ir čī nodarbības, kur tu var mācīties sajust un vadīt savu enerģiju. Tad ir Enrico channelinga ieraksti par dažādām tēmām. Tad ir Lindas zirniecības kursi un arī meditācijas un arī vienkārši semināru ieraksti. Tas viss mājaslapā mieramāksla.lv, un arī droši var sekot līdzi semināriem, jo daudz semināri ir arī tiešraižu ieraksti. Un pie semināriem sadaļā droši var meklēt, kur ir meditācijas tiešraide 1. februārī 18:30. Tā ir meditācija, kur noliks online meditācija, vadīta online meditācija. Tad ir zemāk Enrico online channelingi, kur arī tu vari piedalīties tiešraidē, uzdot savus jautājumus. Un arī tiešais klātienē ar tos atbildes uz jautājumiem var saņemt un klausīties tos ierakstus. Tas viss mājaslapā mieramāksla.lv, sadaļa Enrico skola un sadaļa semināri. Paldies par klausīšanos un lai jums lieliska diena!